The next question is to Sergeant Major Trouerntrend. I heard this come up down in the FHP office, I think yesterday. And there was somebody that was in the first group that was going to be getting vaccinated, but then they were going to be going away TDY to a school. So they were not going to be here in state to get that second vaccine. What should we do for those soldiers and airmen in that case? Should they plan on getting it? Should they delay, or should they try some other solution or to get it elsewhere?
So I may defer to Colonel Desena for the official answer to that. If it is not like an exceedingly long school, you will have a measure of protection from a single dose, and I would not delay. I'm not, sir. What is the official?
No, great. It's a great question. The Department of Defense National Guard Bureau hasn't really put anything officially in writing. As as clinicians, we would say better to try to find the back end. So we will help to try to find that second dose during your school. So that means somebody from my team calling the military treatment facility where you're going to school to work with the local military medicine people down there to say, this soldier got the vaccine. We definitely want to get that second vaccine. What do you have available, and can this happen? So it's going to be a case-by-case situation. And until something comes out formally in writing, we're going to deal with each of those cases through your unit leadership, through myself, Sergeant Major Trouerntrend, and those that are on the full-time team, Lieutenant Colonel Kelly on the Army side and the 103rd Medical Squadron, so that we do look at each case saying that. So again, I know we don't like not having a hard answer, but until that directive comes out, we need to deal with each case positively. I hope that answered that question a little bit more.
Somewhat, but I'm going to ask a follow-up because I know that a lot of the Air Guard airmen are going to be getting ready for mobilization, and they're going to have a lot of technical schools to go to. So we may see a little bit more of this. So I don't know if anybody knows this, but for the Moderna vaccine, how far is too far to get that second dose before you have to start all over from scratch?
So you'll never have to start all over. So both Pfizer and Moderna they came out with good statements saying you really shouldn't be starting over per se. I think it's the studies show extensively that it's critical from an efficacy perspective. The time frame that Moderna and Pfizer outlay is where you should really be taking a second dose. I think Moderna has a ±4 days. But the challenging thing from a logistical perspective, for example, so Connecticut is going to be allocated on week 4, let's say for Pfizer, they will be allocated the second dose for what was given on week 1. So from a logistic perspective, you might come into something with that, but I think the answer from the colonel is spot on. I think we're still going to have to facilitate the person who got it here and go somewhere else and needs it. So logistically, it might be challenging, but I think from a science perspective, although it might not be the same lot numbers, the same exact vaccine, it should be perfectly fine.
Okay, got it. Thank you very much.